Welcome back Auto Reviews. Today we are diving into one of the most advanced, talked about, and at times controversial fighter jets in the world, the F-35 Lightning II. This fifth-generation stealth multirole fighter developed by the United States has reshaped modern aerial warfare and has become the backbone of not just the U.S. Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps, but also of several allied nations that have invested billions into this platform. In this review, we will take a deep look into its design, capabilities, performance, combat readiness, and even its cost and long-term value. We'll break down what makes the F-35 such a revolutionary aircraft, as well as the criticisms and challenges it continues to face. By the end, you will have a complete picture of whether this fighter truly delivers on its promise to dominate the skies for decades to come. The story of the F-35 begins with the Joint Strike Fighter program, launched in the 1990s to develop a family of affordable, stealthy, next-generation aircraft that could replace a wide variety of aging U.S. fighters such as the F-16, the A-10, the AV-8B Harrier, and even complement the more expensive and specialized F-22 Raptor. The result was a single platform designed to fulfill different service needs. The Air Force version, known as the F-35A, is a conventional takeoff and landing variant. The Marine Corps flies the F-35B, which features short takeoff and vertical landing capability, while the Navy operates the F-35C, a carrier-based variant with larger wings and reinforced landing gear for carrier operations. Despite their differences, all three variants share the same core stealth design, avionics, and weapons systems, making them interoperable and adaptable across multiple theaters of conflict. At the heart of the F-35's appeal is its stealth capability. Unlike older fourth-generation fighters like the F-16 or F/A-18, which rely heavily on speed, maneuverability, and weapons payload, the F-35 was built to strike first and remain undetected. Its design incorporates advanced radar-absorbing materials, carefully angled surfaces, and internal weapons bays to minimize its radar cross-section. This gives it the ability to penetrate heavily defended enemy airspace, strike critical targets, and exit before the adversary even knows it was there. The advantage of first look, first shot, first kill cannot be overstated in modern warfare where advanced surface-to-air missile systems and radar networks make survival increasingly difficult. Performance-wise, the F-35 is not designed to be a pure dogfighter like the F-22 Raptor. Instead, it blends stealth with sensor fusion and situational awareness. Its top speed of around Mach 1.6 is respectable but not extraordinary compared to older jets. Its range, however, is impressive, with the F-35A capable of flying over 1,200 miles on internal fuel without refueling. What really sets it apart is the power of its integrated avionics. The jet's distributed aperture system and advanced radar provide pilots with a 360-degree view of the battlefield. This is combined with sensor fusion technology that integrates data from multiple sources, including satellites, other aircraft, and ground forces, presenting the pilot with a clear, uncluttered picture of threats and targets. The famous F-35 helmet is a marvel on its own, allowing pilots to see through the aircraft by projecting live feeds from cameras mounted around the jet directly onto the visor. This gives unparalleled situational awareness, especially in combat scenarios. Another key strength of the F-35 is its multirole flexibility. It is equally capable of air-to-air combat, ground strike, and electronic warfare missions. It can carry a mix of advanced missiles, precision-guided bombs, and in later configurations, even hypersonic weapons. In stealth mode, weapons are stored internally, preserving low observability. For missions where stealth is not a priority, the F-35 can carry additional weapons externally, expanding its payload capacity to over 18,000 pounds. This makes it one of the most versatile fighters in the world, capable of performing deep strike missions, close air support, and fleet defense all in a single sortie. The Marine Corps F-35B variant deserves special mention due to its short takeoff and vertical landing capability. Powered by the Pratt & Whitney F-135 engine and an ingenious lift fan system, the jet can hover like a helicopter and land on amphibious assault ships or short runways, expanding its deployment flexibility. The Navy's F-35C variant, with its larger wings and greater fuel capacity, brings stealth capability to aircraft carriers, ensuring that the U.S. Navy can project power even in heavily contested environments. The F-35A, being the simplest and cheapest of the three, is the backbone of U.S. Air Force operations and also the most widely exported version to allies such as the UK, Japan, Italy, Poland, and many more. However, no review of the F-35 is complete without addressing the controversies and criticisms it has faced. The development process was plagued with delays, cost overruns, and technical challenges. At one point, the program was criticized as being the most expensive weapons system in history, with total lifetime costs projected to exceed $1.7 trillion. Issues with software, maintenance, and even pilot health concerns regarding the helmet's complexity created doubts about its reliability. Early versions of the jet faced problems with engine performance, logistics systems, and even structural cracks. Critics argued that the aircraft was overhyped, trying to do too many roles at once while being inferior in dogfighting to specialized fighters like the F-22 or even upgraded fourth-generation jets such as the Eurofighter Typhoon. But over the past decade, many of these issues have been addressed. The jet has reached full operational capability, and its reliability rates are steadily improving. Advances in software upgrades have improved weapons integration, targeting accuracy, and overall performance. Training exercises have shown that the F-35 consistently outperforms legacy aircraft in kill ratios, often by a margin of 20-1. In red flag exercises, which simulate realistic combat scenarios, the F-35 has proven its value by neutralizing threats long before enemy aircraft could engage. Its ability to act as a quarterback in the sky, sharing targeting data with other aircraft and ground units, makes the entire force more lethal and survivable. From a cost perspective, while the program was initially criticized for being extremely expensive, the price of the F-35 has dropped significantly as production scaled up. The unit cost of an F-35A is now under $80 million, making it competitive with advanced fourth-generation fighters like the Rafale or Typhoon, while offering far superior stealth and electronic warfare capabilities. The F-35B and F-35C variants remain more expensive due to their specialized designs, but they bring unique operational flexibility that no other aircraft can match. The cost per flight hour is still high, averaging around $35,000, but ongoing improvements aim to bring this down closer to $25,000 in the coming years. In terms of export, the F-35 has become the fighter of choice for U.S. allies worldwide. Nations such as Israel, Japan, South Korea, Italy, the UK, and Poland have all purchased the jet, and many are already flying it in frontline service. Israel has reportedly used its F-35s in combat operations, striking targets in Syria while avoiding detection. This proves that the jet is not just a paper tiger but a combat-proven platform. Poland's recent acquisition of the F-35 marks a significant milestone in strengthening NATO's eastern flank, especially given the current geopolitical tensions in Europe. The presence of stealth fighters in Poland sends a strong signal of deterrence against potential adversaries while integrating Polish forces more closely with US and NATO air power. Another important aspect of the F-35 is its long-term modernization roadmap. Unlike older fighters that often require entirely new airframes for major upgrades, the F-35 was designed to evolve with time. Through software updates and modular hardware improvements, the aircraft will continuously receive new weapons, sensors, and computing power. Block 4 upgrades currently underway will expand its weapons compatibility, improve electronic warfare systems, and enhance radar performance. This ensures that the jet remains relevant against evolving threats like advanced Chinese J-20 stealth fighters or Russian Su-57s well into the 2040s and 2050s. Operationally, the F-35 is already reshaping how air forces conduct missions. Its stealth allows it to act as the tip of the spear, penetrating enemy defenses, gathering critical intelligence, and neutralizing high-value targets. At the same time, its ability to share data with fourth-generation fighters like the F-15 and F-16 enhances the effectiveness of the entire fleet. In essence, the F-35 is not just a fighter but a force multiplier, amplifying the capabilities of everything around it. Despite its critics, the evidence shows that the F-35 is delivering on its promises. It may not outturn an F-16 in a dogfight, but in today's era of beyond visual range combat, dogfighting is less important than stealth, situational awareness, and electronic warfare. The F-35 was designed for the realities of modern warfare, where whoever sees the enemy first almost always wins. Its combination of stealth, sensors, and networked warfare makes it the most formidable multi-role fighter flying today. Looking forward, the F-35 will remain a cornerstone of U.S. and Allied air power for decades. With over 3,000 units planned for production and dozens of nations operating the jet, it will form the backbone of Western air forces until sixth-generation fighters like the U.S. Next-generation air dominance program are ready to take over. Until then, the F-35 will continue to evolve, adapt, and prove its worth on the front lines of 21st-century warfare. So in conclusion, the F-35 Lightning II may have started with controversy and skepticism, but it has matured into a highly capable, combat-ready, and strategically vital aircraft. Its performance in stealth, sensor fusion, and multi-role flexibility has redefined what it means to be a fighter jet. While its costs are high and challenges remain, no other platform currently matches its blend of capabilities. The arrival of U.S. F-35s in Allied bases such as Poland not only strengthens defense but also demonstrates the future of air combat in action. For all its flaws, the F-35 has proven to be the fighter that nations want in their skies when the stakes are highest. Thank you for staying with us through this detailed review of the F-35 Lightning II. If you enjoyed this analysis and want to keep up with more military aviation reviews and performance breakdowns, don't forget to subscribe to Auto Reviews, hit that like button, and share this video. Your support helps us bring you more in-depth reviews on the world's most advanced defense technology.